Alex and Levi. Welcome back to spelling. Sorry about the mix-up last week. I got my classes mixed up. Okay? All right, so I'm making this video a little early, so I still haven't got your spelling test back yet, but I will. And let me see. You should already know by now how you did, though. All right? So let's get started. We are starting a new section, K6. Section K. Section K6. All right. Let me see something. You guys are moving really fast, and you guys are group 2, and then I have a group 3. Remember, I don't know if you remember group 3. Well, the group 3 is Brielle, Josue, Elizabeth, and Anna. You're catching up to them, okay? But we won't tell them till you're right behind them. All right. You're catching up quickly to them. Let me see. Your first word on section K6 is going to be freedom. 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 All right, 2 syllables. Go ahead and write it. And then I will write it. And then after you finish writing it, look at mine to check yourself. All right. Okay. Freedom. And I know this is an easy peasy one, isn't it? E always says E. And then over here we have a vowel, freedom. It's saying the first sound of the vowels. So that's all we need to mark. Your next word is pound. Pound. Please go to the store and buy me 1 pound of sugar. Pound is a measurement of how much something weighs. Pound. You're going to use the ow, o, u, a multi-letter phonogram. It's 1 syllable, pound, and we have a ow, o, u, a multi-letter phonogram. And before I forget, this Friday, I will be giving you a spelling test, and I will also be giving you a test on your multi-letter phonograms. So you're going to have 2 tests, a spelling test and a multi-letter phonogram test. At the end of every month, we will have a multi-letter phonogram test. When you pass it, when you get 100 on your multi-letter phonogram, you won't have to take it anymore, okay? So go ahead, if you don't know that, make sure you watch my multi-letter phonograms video. Sometimes the video you'll have to scroll down to find it, but when I remember, I'll try to make it go up to the very top so you don't have to keep looking for it. I'll try to keep it up at the top of the list. Your next word is stick. Stick. He used a walking stick to help him walk up the hill. Stick. You're going to use a 2-letter K. Stick. 2-letter K. All right, let me look at I don't remember what this rule is, but there's a rule for using 2-letter K is used only after a single vowel that says a, e, a. So if you remember, your vowels have 2 or 3 sounds. A, e, I, a, o, u. If you take the first sound of each one, it's a, e, a. Just like when you learn the letters, the first sound of the letters. So when you have a word where you have the first sound of the vowel, you use a K, 2-letter K. If this was a second, or if it had a third vowel like a, if it had the third sound, you would use either for example, that's a second sound, you use this K, okay? I can't think of another one right now. If I think of one, I'll remind you. So next word is gift. Gift. God gives everyone their own gift. 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 There are no second sounds. This is a gudja, so that's the first sound. This is the first sound. And no multi-letter phonograms, no silent letters. The next word is class. Class. You are in class number 2. Class. All right. First sound. It will say a second sound if it's before E, I, or Y, and it's not. So it's first sound, ko, a. First sound of a, ah. But we have 2 S's. Why do we have 2 S's? And I know you guys remember, you guys are smart. You guys remember the rule. If it's one syllable, one vowel, so this is one syllable, one vowel, you often double the F, S, or L. Often, doesn't mean always, but most of the time you will double it. There'll be a few exceptions. The next word is, how many do I have? 5, 6. I'm gonna give you 8 words today. The next word is afternoon. Listen carefully. After-noon. After-noon. 3 syllables, and I hear a as in her, and I hear a o. 3 sounds. O. Afternoon. Nope, I ran out of space. Let me do that again. That's a long word. Okay. First syllable, second sound. I'm sorry, first sound. As in her. And then we have o, which has 3 sounds. O. After new, sounds like the first sound. So we just underline it. And 4, 5, 6. Number 7. Your word is horse. Horse. She gave the horse an apple. Horse. You're going to use a or as in Lord. Okay. When I clap my hands to show you the syllables, if I don't say how many, it's because I want you to count. Okay. So horse. Or as in Lord. We underline or as in Lord. Okay. S has 2 sounds. Horse, first sound. But we have a silent E. We use silent E. There's 5 reasons why we would use a silent E. The first reason is, rule number 1, tell the vowel to say its second sound, and it's not because we have a multi-letter phonogram here. The second reason would be if the word ends in U or V, which English words should not, then we need to add the E so it doesn't end in U or V. Okay, that's the second rule. V and U take it too. The next reason would be if the word ends in K or Gudja, and we wanted to say its second sound. So if we want the K to say S or the G to say J, then we would put a silent E. Rule number 3, C and G take a 3 to make those 2 letters say their second sound. The fourth reason is if it's a 1 syllable and that syllable doesn't have a vowel. For example, if the last syllable was bu-o, like bubble, then every syllable needs to have a vowel. So then we would put an E, and that would be rule number 4. Every syllable needs a vowel. And then there's a 5th reason, and that's no reason at all. Okay, it's called a no job E. So in this case, None of the four apply, so it's going to be a no job E. All right. And the last word I'm going to give you today is hero. 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 Being a hero is about the shortest lived profession on earth. Hero. Okay. So the E is saying a second sound. E, he. Why is it saying a second sound? Because vowels at the end of a syllable will say their second sound. Row, R, row, ah, o, u. It's saying it's, actually, it's same thing. It's at the end of a syllable, so it's saying its second sound. Hero, ah, o, hero. Okay? You have 8 words. I'm going to give you 7 more on Wednesday. You know what? Let me look really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're easy words. So I'm going to give you 7 more on Wednesday. Make sure you study your phonograms, your multi-letter phonograms, not the single ones, the multi-letter phonograms. I know you guys know your single ones. You should know. Okay. So on Wednesday, I'll give you a spelling test on 15 words and a phonograms test. All right. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.